Hi everybody, my name is Phillip K and I'm the author of Stillborn the First Zombie and the Ghoul Chaser book series, both available on Amazon. Ding! This video is from my friend Warren, who's currently writing his first book, and he asked me what my process was for writing a book. So I decided to make this video to help him out. So if you're not Warren and you come across this video, I hope it helps. This is 500 words a day, how to write a novel in 4 months. Now I've broken this down into 3 steps, and those steps have sub-steps and blah 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 blah, but anyway, let's just get this started. Okay, so your first step is to gather materials. You're going to need a few things before you start writing, and these things are optional, but I highly recommend them. First thing you will need is an outline. I know writers tend to go back and forth on whether or not you need an outline, and I'm here to say you absolutely need an outline. You need to know where this story's going, what's going to happen, and where it will end. You've got to plot it all out. The character arcs, the plot twist, the subplot, everything. Now, you don't have to stick to the outline. You can take scenes out, add them, and even change the ending. But you know where you are going. Think of it like a road trip. You start in one place, and you know you're going to end up somewhere else. So you plan the thing out, you see some sights along the way, and then you arrive at your final destination. Now remember, you can make changes. Add a stop, take away a stop, do what you want. I do it all the time. You just have a rough idea of your entire story before you start. The next thing you're going to need as you're gathering your materials is that you're going to need something to write on, and I'm not talking about a pencil and paper. I recommend some kind of computer or laptop, also having a smartphone, some cloud storage, and a word processing program of some kind. This way you can save your file on the cloud storage, and you can work on it on your computer or laptop, or even write it on your phone wherever you are in real time. Okay? So instead of using your phone for mindless distractions and games and social media, you can write. When you can't sit down and write on your computer, you can use your phone. This way you can get more work done and get your book written faster. Trust me, it'll help. The last thing you'll need is your character sheets. This will tell you everything about the character, and you can use a drawing or a photo of someone to help imagine the person. Character sheets are typically used for comic books and video games, but I find them incredibly helpful when you are writing out a character and you can get stuck on a scene. Sometimes it's hard to imagine what the character would do in certain situations, so refer to your character sheet to help give you inspiration and guidance. Once again, it's totally optional. Alright, now that you've gathered your materials, we're on to step 2, which is we're going to get down to the facts and your writing schedule. So, first, you're going to need to write a minimum of 500 words a day for 3 months, which will give you around 45,000 words. Anything over 40,000 words is considered a novel. It's a short novel, but that's okay. Animal Farm, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Fahrenheit 451 are all between 40 and 50,000 words, and these books are admired and loved. I know many will argue about how many words are considered a novel, and you have to have this much or you have to have that much, and the amount varies by genre. So look, just write your book, and if you end up with 40,000 words, it's okay. You are in good company. While you're working on this schedule, there's 2 things that you're going to need to remember when you're writing. Number 1, just write, okay? Don't edit. That time will come later. Just write and write and write and write and write and write, alright? And the second thing that you're going to need to remember while you're doing all this writing is the first draft is always okay? Ernest Hemingway said that, and he's got a point. You will rewrite this book, so just get it out and don't worry about using fancy words or inspiring prose. That will come later. For now, just write. You need the bare bones of the story so you can build on it for later. Now, by the end of 3 months, you should have around 45,000 words. It's okay if you only have 40,000, because you will add more in the final step, which is editing. Yay! Your entire 4th month is just for editing. You go back and you read your book backwards and forwards, and read it out loud. I find that to be very helpful. Now, you can add all those little details in prose you were dying to write the first time. You fix any misspellings, and you do all you can to make the book as good as possible. If you stick to writing 500 words a day, then by the end of the 4th month, you should have around 60,000 words. Once again, this is the minimum. You can always add more. Alright, so that's it, folks. This is what I do to get my books written. You don't have to go by this exactly, but I find that just 500 words a day can be very helpful. The average person can type around 50 words a minute, which means if you type for 10 minutes, you'll be done. I know that's a gross exaggeration, but you get the point. Anyway, I hope this helps, Warren. And anyone else that, that comes across this video, I hope it helps you too. So, what are you waiting for? Close this video and start writing, because no one can read your book until you've written it. I'm Phillip K, and thanks for watching, and good luck.